morning, beautiful soul sister. Happy hump day. It is a new month, November 1st, 2017. I am Tina with Soul Energy Shop and SoulEnergyShop.com, and I'm so glad that you're here this morning. It is always great to do these affirmation practices, these morning mantras, as soon as you wake up. Maybe put your pee in the potty. To start your day with a positive momentum. And I can encourage you to use this affirmation, take a snapshot of it, or write it down in like a pic collage or anything like that. Text it to yourself, save it as a screenshot so that you can be reminded all day to repeat the affirmation. It is also recommended, to say it internally at least 3 times right away in the morning to yourself, while you take some breaths and things like that, but also to go look in the mirror into your own eyes and repeat the affirmation. Because it's like you're literally speaking to your soul's energy, which is the whole reason I named the company this, Soul Energy. So that is something to keep in mind when you're doing these practices. And I just really want to send you all a lot of love today and gratitude just for being here on this journey of awakening. It is the rise of the divine feminine. It is that time in our world right now. And if you're here right now, you are a light worker and you're a part of that, and you're here on purpose. You're a co-creator of your own reality, and you found yourself here through other messengers, whether a friend told you about it, or we are friends, or you stumbled across it on social media or something like that. It's no accident. There are no coincidences, and you are here for a reason, and I'm so glad that you are. So let's get to it. Today's affirmation is, I take no part in one-upping type relationships. What does that mean? I take no part in one-upping type relationships. So often, somewhere in our lives, we have a relationship, whether it's with a spouse or a sibling or a sibling-in-law, a parent, a neighbor, someone coaching your kid's team, anything like this, a coworker, a relationship where you almost feel like they're always trying to one-up you, but you almost feel like this pull that you have to do it too. Like you have to justify or prove yourself. And that's all the ego, which we've been talking about a lot. Everything fear-based, questioning your worthiness or feeling unprotected or unsupported, or like you have to prove yourself, is all ego-based, or is all from the ego, which is fear-based. Heart-centered, which is what our higher self responds to and all our higher self knows and identifies with, is all heart-centered, pure love-based instead of fear-based like the ego. And those relationships they're not infectious. They're, what's the word I'm looking for? They're crap. They're really bad for you. They're toxic. Thank you. I know you were like over there like, hello, toxic. They are. That is a toxic relationship. I mean, there's many different types, but that is exactly what it is. And if you're in a relationship like that, or you have someone in your life like that, there's a reason that it keeps showing you that person or that relationship with that person. There's something you need to learn from it. But once you realize that and you start to affirm what we just said, I take no part in one-upping type relationships. Once you affirm that in your life and realize that you're a worthy person and you're not perfect. If you were perfect, you'd be dead, because we're always expanding. That's what life is. And that other person isn't perfect, but you don't have to prove your ass to anybody, and neither do they. And when you can come from a forgiving heart and just let that shit go and just say, I'm not going to worry about that person trying to prove me wrong to others, or that's so much of that is in your own head. There's a reason you keep seeing it. There's something with that person that they're supposed to teach you something, and you keep seeing it. So stop and recognize what it is, journal it, write it down, what they do, what they say, how you feel called to respond, how it makes you feel. And then what you think you can learn from it. What is it showing inside of you, or what is it showing about them, without judgment? So that's half the battle. Knowing is half the battle, but being able to acknowledge it without going into judgment and getting all emotional about it and fear-based again. Man, it is like a freaking gift to yourself to be able to do that, and to the other person, because they'll see that light shining out of you, that I'm just okay, I'm not a part of that anymore. And it'll be a practice. It's not going to just happen overnight where that person tries to one-up you, and you need to learn to let it go. I mean, it may be a gradual change, but I really encourage you to focus on that. So close your eyes now unless you're driving. Hopefully you're doing these practices first thing in the morning. If you're part of our Vibe tribe, you'll be getting them to your inbox. So they'll be there by 5 a.m. Eastern so that when you wake up, you can do this practice. Take a deep breath through your nose. Breathe in divine light and love, and then push it out through your mouth, releasing all that no longer serves you. And say, I take no part in one-upping type relationships. Repeat after me. I take no part in one-upping type relationships. So just be aware today. If this is someone really close to you, like a parent or a spouse, someone in your home, it can be very challenging. And I understand that. And you don't have to figure it all out in one day, but this is a great place to start. If you want more support or information about, what you can do once you realize who it is, like maybe this person is my spouse, they're really close to me, I pledge my life to them and I feel this way, what am I supposed to do? Just reach out to me. You can email me, support@SoulEnergyShop.com, and I'd love to keep in touch. Namaste.